thing again, though?
You can hey-o.
Okay.
I mean, they've been listening.
Do I have to do the thing again? So it's in the recording?
Yeah, I should do that.
Okay. Let's try this again. Because I couldn't hear it last time. Okay. Wait, what was it? Great. We are living for crits. He's judge. Wait, what was it? I forget.
I don't know. You tell me.
Wait, my sweater's getting stuck on. Okay.
You had this down.
We are living for crits. He's Judge James, and I'm Judge Evie. I changed a little bit, but that's what we got.
So, same format as last week. Judge Evie's down there.
6 feet at all times.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna just do a show. Judge Evie is taking control of the show this week.
Really?
I
am.
I'm a bit under the weather still. You may have all heard me coughing last week. I do not have the coronavirus. I did have a rough week. Happened to have a viral infection that wasn't the coronavirus at the exact same time as the coronavirus exists. So that was fun and incredibly stress-inducing, but I was tested. I guess fortunately I checked off enough boxes that they let me get tested, and so it's been harrowing. So I can only talk so long before I start to have a bit of a coughing fit. So because of that, this week Judge Evie is running the show. I will be back here. If you see me on the chat here, I will be as I Live for Crits, which is our original Twitch name. So I'll direct questions on what Living for Crits. We have 2 Twitch channels.
I could teach them TikTok dances.
Well, you have control of the show. You should probably go in order of which we were talking about.
What was our order?
I don't know. Maybe do Judge Evie Presides first?
Oh, okay. On tonight's episode. Oh, we have a Snapchat from Brendan.
Well, that's cool.
Wow, I wonder what it is. No, we're not going to. I'll open it later. Hi, Brendan. Okay. So, I forgot that I took screenshots of these. I also have jokes I'm going to tell that I came up with on my own. Huh?
Oh, no.
What?
Nothing. Go for it.
Okay. Oh, we got the poem sent to us.
Why don't you...
The green eggs and ham.
So who did it come from?
It came from Shannon. What?
It was from Shannon.
Yeah.
Our friend Shannon sent a poem over. We were working
It says it was also from Mark and you.
Yeah, from Mark, Shannon, me.
Were you guys all working on it?
We were all kind of adding to this
God.
poem today about 5e and DCC. And we're adding, it was all on our what's it called, Discord channel. So
should I read it?
Judge Evie's going to read this poem, and we're going to hand this out. This is in tribute to Shannon because he was the inspiration for this, and Mark because he was the target.
Okay. It's to green eggs and ham, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you try it on a boat? Would you play it with a goat? Would you play it on a plane? Would you play it with the Lady of Pain? Would you play it with the masses? Would you play it on the sands of Athos? Athos? Would you play it if I coughed? Would you go to Ravenloft? You should really give it a chance. Please help out the heroes of the Lance. I wouldn't play it in Maine. I wouldn't play it with Blaine. I would DCC in a spree. I would DCC for the fee. I sure do like that DCC. It's definitely the game for me.
I had another line I liked that I did get left out. I'm going to find it here.
What was your line?
I said, I sure do like DCC. It's definitely the game for me, but there are those with different tastes, and I respect their 5e takes.
Yeah, I see why they cut it out, because it's too wholesome. This is a battle.
Probably too wholesome.
Then Fickle GM says, Mark says he doesn't like the magic. It's Vancian and quite tragic. It sucks the fun away, you see. His dice he'd rather swallow. If you invite him, he won't follow. The Plord will not play D&D.
Oh my gosh. That was very, very cool to send it over, Shannon. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Oh, I screenshotted it twice. Oopsies.
Nice. Next,
This one's from, can you guess who?
Greg.
How did you know? Okay, this one is from Greg, as we just found out. And it was sent to me one day ago. Wow, I'm just reading through the email. Okay, what is your favorite card game and why?
What's your
Because usually you answer, then I spit it off of yours because I'm clueless and can't think of it myself.
My favorite's probably Three Dragon Ante, and I have the edition from 4th D&D 4e.
Only if Schmoovie was a card game.
I really do like Flux though, like Firefly Flux. And I really do like what's it called? The Love Letter.
Can the what? Can the blue box buy the rights game? Is that a card game?
Kinda.
Yeah, I like that one, and I like Love Letter.
It's a game with cards. How about that?
Yeah. Who's Tom Cataract?
Tom Cataract?
Yeah.
Tom's a good dude. He's in my Shadow of the Demon Lord game.
Wow.
Good
Let's
question.
move on. Those are all the questions. Unless you guys should send more.
You can ask more questions on here, but for now, let's do Judge Evie's jokes.
Okay. That should be a whole new segment.
Oh my god, just do them.
Okay. Okay. What is orange and sounds like a parrot?
What?
A carrot. Yay. Okay, then. Why wouldn't the shrimp share his food?
I don't know, Evie.
Because he was a little shellfish.
Oh my god, these are terrible.
They're really good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
We're running out of. What should we do for the next 50 minutes?
Well, we're not gonna get an hour. That's for sure.
They wanted an hour though.
Well, they're not getting an hour. They get a half an hour. They can send us more content, And if I have my win behind me next week, how long have you been playing the ukulele?
I don't know. Well, when did you?
A year? 6 months?
No, it's a lot less than a year. It's going on a year.
I want to hear Judge Evie play the song that she's been practicing and she wrote.
No, we're not. We're not.
You really won't?
I don't want to.
So here's the drill, okay? So I'll say this, so you guys don't have pressure, okay? So on Thursday night, when I was feeling my absolute worst, I was laying in bed trying to just relax. And at the time, I didn't know if, I had potentially contracted the coronavirus. I had every symptom essentially except for, I didn't have the pneumonia, obviously, but I had like the shortness of breath. And I had a really, really hard time breathing. I could feel it in my right side of my lungs, real strong. And I just didn't have a fever. But, you see so much news right now about people getting sick and having weird symptoms. You just don't know, and there's a lot of anxiety out there and stress. And some of that was probably playing into it. But, I legitimately was having some trouble getting a full breath of air in. And I was laying down in my bed, and Jen was next to me, just trying to rub my back and calm me down. And Evie was playing her ukulele downstairs in the living room, and just her playing ukulele made me feel so much better and helped me calm down a bit for a little while. So with that said, I think we should ask Judge Evie to play one more song. Well, she'll play the song that
I could play the Flail theme song.
So you're not going to play the song?
Do you want to look at the lyrics? Because it's not a happy song.
Is it really not a happy song?
It's really not a happy song.
Let me see the lyrics. In the meantime, why don't you play the Flail song?
It's written about something.
Alright, well, let me see it.
If you really think hard enough, you'll figure out what it's written about. Okay. So, here we go. Here's the Flail theme song. Let's see if I can remember it off the top of my head. I wrote this with John himself, the person that plays Flail, at 11 o'clock at night once. Okay, so, here we go. Flail, this is his tail. Floret, oh, that's that's wrong key. Wait. Flail, this is his tail. Fluorescent, luminescent, angelic, irresistible, Larry. Flail, the hero to all. No. All who plays on his lute, who always answers the call. What'd you think?
I think it's pretty awesome. I think you should sing this.
What?
I think you should sing this. I think it's
What?
I think it's amazing. That's why I think you should sing
But
it.
it's not happy.
Doesn't matter. It's okay. You know what? Doesn't have to be happy. You know, I think everyone's feeling so many emotions right now, and I think we're just trying to get people to get through them. So I think that you should definitely sing it. And even to the happiest song, you know, it's a song, and you know, am I right? That's about right now, or is it not?
It's about right now.
Go ahead and sing it.
And up to
Try it.
right now.
Yeah. You've
But
practiced.
what?
Oh, I think just go for it.
But it's-
It's a live stream. What's it matter if it sucks?
Exactly!
If it sucks, you can just edit it out.
You can do that?
Mhm.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh. I got
Play
this
it.
giant knot in my
Everyone
head.
wants you to play it.
No one has said that.
You know what? I think we have to play it. You know why? And I think we have to play it because I think that so many people out there are, you know, just looking for anything right now just to get some positive news. You know, and I understand it's not positive, but it's, you know what? It's creation and it's creativity. And you know what? If
got lots
Joan
of
of
other-
Arc is on, and since Joan, I want to say something here real quick. So you know, everyone, you know, Joan is a nurse. You know, I know Joan. I know exactly what you're doing right now to help fight this war essentially against this like terrible you know, asshole of a disease, you know. But you know, we're pulling for you and everyone who's out there on the healthcare front, you know. So I just want to send that love out right now to everybody. So we're gonna say that now, and then Evie's gonna sing the song, and just like sing it.
You're gonna like stare at me. That's awkward.
Go ahead. I think it's so much better than I think you realize it is. So go ahead and do it.
It's just one of my weird poems that I turned into a song.
That's okay. That's how songs start.
I have a whole folder on my Google just called Evie's Weird Poems because all I do is write poems, and it's really weird. I'm gonna have like weird pauses though because I keep messing up. Oh my gosh. What are you typing?
Nothing. Go ahead and.
It's, Wait, it's gonna get stuck on my sweater. This is like awkward silence over here. This is so awkward.
I'd say more, but I can't talk that much right now. Ready? Is the song of a name?
What?
The song of a name?
Not really.
All right, good.
Why?
I'm just saying it.
Okay, I'm gonna have like weird pauses where I have to like scroll down though, because I can't make the font small enough to fit on a page because then I can't see it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, just go ahead.
There's no. It's like awkward like the play into the.
Just start it.
But I can't just start it
Okay.
because there's like. No.
Here we go.
God. This is as bad as me trying to do ASMR at the end of the episode.
Yeah, but this is cooler. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're talking about. My ASMR is a lot cooler. Okay, wait. I'm still trying to figure out a couple chords though.
It's okay. Just we can put a real YouTube one on it later, like a more professional one as its own thing. Okay.
Huh?
Don't worry. Just do it.
What?
At some point in the future, we can come back on and just do it as a YouTube video, just the song, the video. Okay.
Why would we do that? That sounds
Because
terrifying.
your songs are that good. Come on.
This is the okay. This is weird. This
Once you
just,
start, I'll be okay.
I know that. Turn around. You're creepy.
all right.
Like staring at me.
All right.
Well, that's even creepier because now you're like. No, that looks like
All right, I'm just
the
gonna.
TikTok
I'm just
post.
gonna. Go ahead, just sing it. Sing a song.
Let's answer this question that we got. Okay?
After.
No, after. Oh my god.
Yeah, do the song. I'm gonna start coughing again.
Yeah, you should do that. Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
We could just put like coughing sound effects over the whole song.
It's not even funny right now. Come on.
Okay. But what if you can't hear me over the...
They'll hear you fine.
No, because this is super loud.
That'll be fine.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
I could just play over my voice.
No.
That would be great.
No, just play the song.
Well, you didn't even know what the lead...
Just play the song. Go on.
See, now you want them to hear it. And
I know. They don't want to hear it.
Okay, fine. And they can't. And then I tried to get the
Just
words.
say the first line. You'll have it.
Oh, there's a weird space in here. That's not good.
All right, now sing the song.
You put so many weird spaces in this, Dad. What did you do?
I didn't mess with it at all.
You put a space there, and a space there, and a space...
Everyone's just waiting for this.
I know, but it's stressful.
It's fine.
It is stressful. This is a lot different than playing it in my room, but you know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm like trying to okay.
Just go for it.
I'm trying. You're watching me from there, aren't you?
You gonna leave the room?
No.
All right, go ahead.
That'd be worse.
Go ahead.
Actually, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. Go stand by the steps.
All right.
I just gotta pretend this is one of my weird Instagram live streams, right?
Go ahead.
Uh-huh. Okay. I can hear. Okay, I need to stop stalling because this is not. People are gonna walk away and that would be bad. Okay, that'd be bad for the channel, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Goodnesses. Okay. Lately I've been a mess, struggling how to get through the stress. All this time's got me thinking I'm not over last weekend. Little did I know, little did I know that would be my final goodbye. Until this nightmare's gone a while, send me love in this place. I'm afraid to see when this thing gets the best of me. Looking at pictures on my phone, wipe away my tears, I can't be thrown. Put a smile on my face and walk outside. No one can know what's hidden inside. I call, you answer, but then you walk away. Send me love in this place. I'm afraid to see when this thing gets the best of me. Maybe it's gone. This nightmare's over. They call, we answer, but then we're back to the start. Send me love in this place. I'm afraid to see when this thing gets the best of me. Oh, I did it.
That was pretty
You
amazing.
can go back. I tried. That
Man,
was stressful.
that's okay.
That was stressful.
You know what? You by playing that, you know, it added an extra like 5 minutes to our show, right? That was amazing. And I think
Thank
more
you.
people need to be creative in so many ways. I know that one thing I'm gonna try to talk about, and I'll have to clear my throat a bit. Like we got we went and like yesterday downloaded or subscribed to the Broadway app. So we've been listening to lots of musicals, and I think that's been for me like it was the most helpful has been to like listen to musicals and stuff with music, because I kind of don't want to watch anything on TV that has anything to do with like one of my favorite shows was The Rookie, and I'm having a hard time going back to watching The Rookie right now because it shows people living in a world different than this world, and they don't know it's coming. So I don't know, it's tough. I know this is pretty heavy for living for crits, but I think that any creative outlet you have during this, you need to explore it, whether you're creating games for people or running games for people, or if you're creating music like Judge Evie is. So while we will all mess with Judge Evie, especially on Discord, for not GMing more, I think her talents are definitely being put in the right place.
Thank you.
So very nice job. There was a question that came through while we were that from Lex. Do we know anything about X-Crawl? I just saw a post about it on Goodman Games this week, but I don't know what it is. Let me get my X-Crawl stuff. What can you say about X-Crawl, Evie?
It's pretty snazzy by Brendan, so it's extra snazzy. Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Mhm.
Anything else?
See, it's the cover of it's like red. It's got an X on it. It's like a cross out. My braids are like all twisty and weird because I have my hair curled, but I want to put my hair in like these twisty braid things, like you twist back, like you go. My friend showed them to me, and she got them off TikTok. I should teach them TikTok dances. Okay, so we're gonna work on the woe, guys. The evolution of the woe. So it started out like this, and you throw it, and then you catch it, and then it went to like this weird thing, and then it went to like, and then it went like that, and now it's like this. Kind of, it's like ding, 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 ding. Remember when we would do that? We'd be like,
I'm here with X-Crawl stuff. I remember.
Yeah.
So X-Crawl, and I have the 2014 swimsuit edition, but the cover of the original X-Crawl is, it's Goodman Games, and it was this book here, Maxim X-Crawl, and this is essentially it's like fantasy role-playing games meets the Running Man or Smash TV. So the adventures all take place with these dungeons. It's like a modern fantasy setting, and you use dungeon battles for weird prizes. So Judge Evie and I at Gen Con last year, we ran Dungeon Battle Delco, which was a dungeon battle that takes place in Philadelphia. But it's like a weird medieval Philadelphia. There's some great published material. It's for DCC, so it's Dungeon Battle Brooklyn. There's the Anaheim Crawl. There is the Boston Crawl. And then there is X-Crawl New Year's Eve. Up to this point, it's been a bunch of adventures by Brendan for DCC. It was a Pathfinder. What was that?
He's the guy that sent me the Snapchat.
He is.
Yeah.
It was a Pathfinder source book originally, and then he's been doing DCC adventures for it for several years, and it looks like the true X-Crawl Classics is coming out. So it'll be a Kickstarter, I'm fairly certain of. I would guess probably the next one after the Lankhmar, Greatest Thieves in Lankhmar. It's out right now, but I know no other details. So that's what I got. Any other questions out there? We can move into the next segment. We're at a half an hour. We don't have to stay on. The only other good news I have because we're trying to be careful and limit like how often we're shopping still, and you know, the whole social distancing thing is important. That we, you know, you limit how many times you have to expose yourself to the potentially to the virus that's out there. You know, I'm being more careful with what I eat, and that dieting has got me into my old DCC shirt that hasn't fit me in a couple years. So that's good. I think if you look at me from November show to now, I've lost like 26 pounds since then. But a lot of that was planned. There was like 15 or 16 was planned pounds. Anything you want to talk about?
Not really. I've made so many TikTok dances lately. Whoa, I come here.
You know, we're doing this from the Walls Dungeon Tavern, and unfortunately, it's an entire room that's built and designed for like having people over. And I think I said this last week. I'm still gonna say it every week. It feels crazy that like this room has just become the isolation chamber.
Yeah.
It's weird. So, I don't think they have. Look at that. Fickle GM has gained my lost weight. Greg asks, ever use Roll20? My game group is switching to remote gaming. I just use Zoom now for the gaming. I have to be in a mood to game, and you know, this week not feeling great, but that didn't help my desire to game this weekend, obviously. And then with work, since you know I have cleaning crews out there. I think I said this before. If you don't know, I'm in the commercial janitorial industry professionally, and while I would call everyone in healthcare the front line, we're kind of like the vanguard. We're out there. I have crews in Philadelphia and Wilmington and Pittsburgh that every day are disinfecting touch points for my clients and people that have to go to work that are essential. We're cleaning their office space with like the most badass viricides out there, chemicals that'll just kick the living like crap out of coronavirus, and that's what we're doing. It's I figure it's something, but that's what I do. So with that, I've had some really long weeks the last 3 weeks, and I haven't had the biggest like desire to do a lot of gaming just yet. So I'm hoping to get out of my head when this, at some point, and get back to the table. I really want to do a Dark Trails thing right now. I've been really wanting to do a Western. I want to do Dark Trails, and I think I want to do Dark Trails with the Chain Coffin box set. So Matt Calder's on. I haven't seen Matt in a while. What's up, man? And then Pickle GM said Vorpal Lysol. Yeah, Lysol is definitely one of the viricides. There is a list on the EPA. If you do a search for EPA disinfectants, you can get a list of everything that's out there that'll kill this virus. So this is getting heavy. This is heavier than I thought it would be. Anyway, we have some road crew shout-outs this week, maybe. Just in that I think the actual physical road crew things aren't going to happen for a little while. Might be months before we get back to those. I don't think D6 Games in Rochester, Minnesota is going at the moment on Monday nights, but if you are, please be really careful. This is one of those times you really should be just on Roll20.
What is
like Greg said?
Roll20?
It's a virtual tabletop. It puts a tabletop on your screen. Everyone gets to see it. So I know that virtual GaryCon I think is coming up this weekend. So there's events for that, I believe, still open, so you can go play GaryCon events. And hopefully everything gets turned around so there's not a virtual Gen Con, but I think it's going to be a while after this. I think we're going to see a little bit after this is all over before, you have that many large of a crowd of gathering together. I think it's going to be an indelible mark. We're still only a few weeks into this, and there's a good fight to go. So, if you want to, I think we're going to wrap up here, and any last words from you over here, Evie, for tonight? No?
You guys want to learn some more TikTok dances, right?
Maybe next week will be the all TikTok dance.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I think next week I'll have my nails painted, because we discussed doing that, and as the weeks go by and we don't have a place to get our hair cut, and so I've been banned from getting my hair cut. I had shaved. I mean,
No.
My wife said I can't shave my head. So
I said I give my haircut.
This is gonna totally puff out like Ronald McDonald within about 4 weeks. It's gonna start looking bad. So by this summer, by June, I think we're probably. I still think we're in this until May or June at this point. Probably some kind of battle longer than that, but I think that it's been a long time before I go and sit for a haircut. And with that in mind, this is gonna be some bad hair.
Again, I can give you a great haircut.
I don't think you can.
I literally could. I gave my Barbies haircuts all the time, and they look so cool. I gave my one Barbie a bob, and then I dyed it with highlighters and water.
So I think we're going to wrap here. You can find us on Twitter at @ILiveForCrits. You can find us on Instagram at @LivingForCrits. You can find us on YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're there right now. And there we go. That's my outro ASMR. I'm coughing. Oh my gosh. This is legit like the end of about how far I can go talking before I start having a coughing fit. So all right, let's end this here with our outro ASMR. You have anything you're gonna say?
No. When do I ever?
All right. I am just going to say, stay safe. We love you all.
I don't know what to say.
Say something similar. I don't know.
What could I say?
Say something. I don't know.
Well, I don't know anything to say. Wait. I'm trying to think if this is what. Okay. Oh, wait, what's the word?